So, I'm doing another one of these videos. I regret nothing. So I got Mays Box, and I love the art on the front. This is by Clara Garris, but that's the tag. I'll put it on the side here. I like how they feature artists that are just kind of one of us, one of the regulars. And so it's pretty nice, and they always look so nice on the box. So yeah, at this point, I haven't quit my subscription yet just because I am enjoying it too much. And the last two boxes were fantastic. I didn't start with January, I started February I started March and April. Those are the first two boxes I got. And so now I'm moving on into May, and so I'm pretty excited. But my April box spawned a terrible collection. I ended up buying every color of the Aqua inks. So, anyway, this is starting to affect other life choices, but whatever, it's fine. This is fine. Anyway, so let's open it up. Here we go. Like, they don't stuff it full of Fenchetti. I don't like the Fenchetti stuff. I shook it around a little bit this time, so hopefully nothing's broken. Oh my gosh, I can't get a grip on anything. Alright, so let's start with... Oh my goodness, it's taking me a while to process what I'm looking at. Okay. They're individually wrapped. My guess is either oil pastels or chalk. But I have not... I guess oil pastel by the stickiness, or oil crayons. I'm not sure what they called. They kind of sound wet. So yeah, that's my guess. But I haven't figured. I'll have to get back to you on this one. And then I got a Wild Lavender Derwent Lightfast. I think it's a color pencil. Feels like a color pencil. I mean, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, am I right? Ooh, and then another color pencil, Charcoal Gray. Bunch of different brands this time. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, here we go. Here's the card. Okay, so here's my sticker, which is great. Love the sticker. Put it with the rest of mine. And then, oh, I'm not gonna peek at what's in it, but I might have to have it. Okay, so we've got oil pastel-y looking things on the front, so that's a good sign. And then this is Catherine McPhee. Look at that, I think I pronounced that name right. Hooray, on the first try. I'm gonna put her stuff on the side here. And so yeah, I'm a big fan of llamas and stuff, so this is gonna be interesting. All right, so we got in that. Let's see what else we have in here. Okay. Cantone, canvas, pre-toned, medium texture. So it's like toned paper, but in canvas form. It's three little canvases. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Okay, so we have another one of these, which I'm pretty sure after seeing that picture is oil pastel. And then we have these little guys. Focus. All right, and these are oil pastels. So these guys are oil pastels. Now I might actually have to, is that it? Okay, oh wait. Okay, and then there is a little bitty rubber dabby for brushing stuff. I think for blending and like cutting edges and stuff. Okay, now I was just looking into some oil pastel ideas, and so this is kind of serendipitous timing. So I did have to look at the menu, or whatever that they call it. All right, so I have got these are oil pastels, and they come in white, India red, and oxide olive oil. No, oxide of olive. I can read, I swear. Anyway, then these guys are still oil pastels, but they're English gray and charcoal. If you're curious, these are more expensive than these are, which not surprising considering those are wrapped in their own little houses. And then this is a light fast, the lavender is a light fast color pencil, and then this one is a Karen de Arche Pablo pencil in charcoal gray. This one is more expensive than this one. This is a $5 colored pencil? Man, Seems expensive. Anyway, and then this is a color shaper. Use this tool to carve into oil pastels to create a texture effect or blend colors. Okay. You know, when you're too good for your fingers. These before in my life. What have I been doing with my life? Oh my gosh. How have I never even thought of using one of these? Oh my word. I know I got all hoity-toity about using your fingers instead of using this. I take it all back. Never will I ever use my fingers ever again. Start with this one. All right, and then the Cantone canvas panels. Okay, so I like these, but why? I do have questions. Anyway, so let's look over everything. Like, I really love oil pastels. I used to work with them all the time when I was like in high school. I haven't used them so much anymore just because of the messiness of them and they're hard. I'm gonna poke myself in the nose with this X-Acto knife. I got to focus. So I haven't done too many of them, but I was just in the mood to get back into oil pastels. Now, that being said, I have got questions about this color palette. Because, and again, the color palette was an issue in the last one for me. I was struggling to find something to do with the colors because it was all of those. And I like these. These are very earth tone, nice colors. And I think that the example that she gave is really neat. But that being said, what is this about? So canvas, so if you've never used tonal paper before, these are great for oil pastels because they're so opaque that they like just will stick to anything. But I have never used oil pastel on canvas. Let me know, have I been using oil pastels wrong? Have I? I teach art. So I was actually able to come up with something pretty decently quick for this one. So I did this kind of panoramic cloud. I do a lot of clouds, so once they kind of gave me the cloud colors, I was like, clouds. So yeah, using these oil pastels were super fun. They're definitely better than any oil pastels I've ever used in my life. They felt expensive. But other than that, as far as the other tools, the one really nice thing, as you can see here, I added a little bit of black to kind of create like a little bit more darkness to my sky. And I liked how that was it went on super easy. That was really nice. And then the pink, which it didn't show up, but the lavender, I couldn't quite find a way to use it, but it did work pretty good as well. I used it for edging a little bit more. This I used and really liked. However, I couldn't get the oil pastel to layer enough so I could make a texture with this, which is I know what it was actually for. And then blending with it actually scraped it away more than it blended, where my fingers still worked best for blending. So yeah, as far as the canvas goes, I mean, it was fun, it was cute, and I didn't have to draw. I like made the whole process a little bit faster because I didn't have to worry about a background. But I don't know yet if I agree that canvas is the way to use oil pastels. I mean, I might be completely wrong here, but it still has a little bit of texture. I mean, I probably would have gessoed it a little bit more anyway to kind of get rid of that texture in it too. But then that's me thinking of painting on canvas. So I'm probably just thinking of it all wrong. So if you have used oil pastel and you know how to use it properly, I have always just used it on thick, either like all-purpose paper, on bristle paper, or a textured paper, or watercolor paper. I've always just used it on paper and it's worked pretty good for me. But if you are like an oil pastel person, is this how I'm supposed to be doing it? Have I been doing it wrong my entire life? Or is it just one of those things that do it however you want and it's always going to be right? So as far as this box goes, I think that this one isn't as fun of supplies as April and March were. I think that the other supplies were a lot more fun, but I did enjoy it, and it didn't take me too long to come up with an idea. I felt like everything was usable, and I'm definitely going to be able to use all these supplies in the future. So let me know what you thought of what I did this time. Do you feel like I properly used the tools? Do you agree with my canvas assessment? How do you rate this box? I'd give it a 7. I'd give this one a 7. So yeah, let me know what you think. Have a great day, everybody. Bye!